Now, I'm not one to curse on camera very much. Because I was trying to cut my cursing for quite some time. But dude, I nearly lost my shit. Welcome back to the Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain Let's Play. I'm your King Willix, getting the shit scared out of me by this philanthropist. If I didn't do my quick thinking like I did back there, oh boy. I nearly had a heart attack. That thing would have quashed me. I've already died once. Make that 3 times. Because of some snipers on some rooftops that I had to call on a airstrike to get rid of. Because they're on rooftops. And I didn't want to make much noise, just to, you know, point things in my direction. Now, if I didn't follow up on the advice given to me about a year ago, I would have, you know, lost it completely. But considering the fact that Emmerich showed up, like, first time as the Invisible Man, or the Hollow Man, or whatever it was called, it was like, it was a confusing scene for me, because that never happened before. And having to cut the wire from his leg, just, you know, seeing him stand right up, looking at his paper, talking about the walker gear. I Fulton the thing home, by the way. But if I can Fulton that, why can't I Fulton vehicles? But anyway, given the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to start farming up some tanks whenever I get the chance. Because whenever I get the wormhole advancements that I need, I'm doing it right away. But, yeah, that was the most scariest thing I have ever done. Don't make me do it again. Oh. Hide. Lose it. Hide some more. Don't lose Emmerich. It's like, come on, man. I'm trying my best here. Alright, so we got Emmerich. We got him away from that base. We took out the Sahathalanthropus, if I can actually talk right. Say it right. It's a hard word to pronounce at times. There was a little tank on his stomach that you can actually shoot. Even with handguns, it'll explode. And that's going to come up in the next upcoming battle when we claim the Metal Gear for ourselves. But that's in a later time. And we get to fight it twice. Imagine that.
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake! What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh,
serum.
please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
no.
Don't.
The truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa. What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. That Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Far worse. Armament. Are you kidding me? Does anybody remember that symbol? Because I do. I'll give you a hint. Metal Gear Solid 4. Now do you remember? Radar Specialist. So, I haven't played Ground Zero in order to know the full details, but I'm betting for sure that Emmerich may have had a hand in having the old base destroyed. At least that's my thought anyway. And having Paz kidnapped along with her newfound friend, which I forgot his name.
Boss, there's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
I will as soon as I pick something up. Something I've been after for a long time now.
Boss, welcome home.
What's up, Salamander?
Boss.
There you are. Fighter jet. Not bad. Close one.
Boss, thank you for making me a diamond. I look forward to serving under you.
No problem. Ooh, Misty. Oh, which reminds me. Mist here means problems on the bridge. Because the last time I was on this bridge, it was crowded full of soldiers. And someone got Fultoned. I don't know how or why. It just happened like that. Okay, never mind. Somehow or another, I still have the crates from my previous saved game. And yet, for some reason, oh, okay, then I could do it this way. Nope. What's this? VIP security. Alrighty then. Enemy risk, fighting ability 50%. Diamond dogs, fighting ability 419%. Whatever that means. One new tank, 4 new trucks, 6 new mechanic members, 2 new radio members, well, 4 new radio members.
That dog's all grown up now. You mean Dee Dee? Yeah. Didn't seem to take that long, did it? You think he's really even a dog? Of course he's a dog. What's wrong with you? Well, I just mean he looks more like a wolf to me.
That's crazy talk. He's a dog. You hear me? A dog.
I think he's a dog. Keep a freaking lid on it.
There's that shotgun that we needed. I'm developing that first. And taking care of an upgrade of a missile launcher. An upgrade of the decoy. A new missile launcher. New shield. New thermals. First stealth gear. Upgraded scope. And upgraded arm. I guess we can take the smoke grenade. Yeah, we're about to go in the red. So we better pick up something quick. So we have D-Horse and DD. Anything to develop in the helicopter area? Oh, yeah. The new rocket launcher. Oh. Already developing over rate. So we are unable to develop those right at the moment. So we'll take care of that later. Yeah. Pretty much have almost everything covered. Almost everything. We are developing so fast. Let me tell you. By tomorrow, everything should be unlocked. Alright. I'm going to take a last look at this and then see what I can do about it later. Well, how long will the previous developments take?
That animal conservation platform has really taken off, huh?
Yeah, it's like a mini-zoo.
Some animal protection NGO asked us to get them out, right? So how come we don't hand them over to them?
We will, but they just asked us to hold on to them until they're ready to check them in.
What the hell? We're mercs, not zookeepers.
If it means a bigger paycheck for you and me, why not? I kind of like that animals. Something to take the edge off after the fight.
I guess. But whoever heard of a merc on dumb duty?
Hey, suck it up, Buttercup. Sheesh, I never heard anybody complain that much in a lifetime. Wow. Alright, let me check something over here. Yeah, so the guys at the base would like to talk a lot, especially if it's something that you don't like to hear. They don't care regardless. Did I take a shower yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm good in that department. What? So I'm not even allowed in? What's up with that? I just want to rip his head off. If you haven't seen my sunny disposition, you'll understand why I say this. There's an old charmer, much like the kid on Black Flags. Apparently, the kid was supposed to be a male pirate. Just so happens she was a female pirate under disguise. And like I said, we'll get to that whenever I get to playing that. So in order for me to do that, I need to save up for a new computer. But anyway, so the kid was more likely to, you know, dress up as a male pirate just to keep everything she knew hush hush. She even kept the fact that she was in the Assassin Society a secret. Until Edward somehow fell into the whole entire assassin ordeal by almost getting killed by one. And just despite of money, he decided to take interest into that sort of party, and then fell into the trap of being a Templar instead. But the reason why I went into that kind of detail is because in Peace Walker, the same thing happened. Except the only person that probably knew about it was Huey at the time. I'm not so sure because I've never played the game. Maybe more knew about it and I just, you know, thought of it as this sort of disguise ordeal. Because I personally thought, what was his name, her name, whatever. Peace Walker. Wait, was it Peace Walker? I don't know. Cool.
Why did the boss's old organization get taken out? Because the U.S. didn't like having a threat like that on its doorstep? You hear all kinds of stories. Commander Miller says there's more to it than that. They had this feud with the American covert intelligence agency called Cypher. During the Peace Walker incident, the boss built a
I can't remember the name of it now.
an army without a country, by-arms, foreigners. No government over the reins. Cypher wanted the military muscle. Boss said no. Then using the Caribbean-based massacre. I hear ya.
Yeah, I can only dispatch two at the same time. Um, yeah, I can't remember. I'll think about it later. Um, yeah, I think it's time we head over to the Animal Conservation Center.
Roger. This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Squad. On station at LZ.
Stupid thing wouldn't even let me out.
Gaining altitude.
Pause newer. But once again, the name escapes me. If I can get a hold of that picture again, maybe I can remember. All the animals we rescued. Why not? No faulting, no guns, no smoking. I can't even see the rest of that. But anyway. Yeah, welcome to the big bird cage. I'm pretty sure if I had my graphics up high enough, I could probably read these. They actually have literal text, but I can't see it at the moment. Not a good enough computer, apparently. Wait. Is it this way? Yeah. I keep wanting to save Veteran Child, but I know that's not it. Veteran Child was a podhead on, Saints Row. But, crap, I can't even remember her name. Could I survive a fall like this? Let's find out. Wajoom! Ooh, I did, but it hurt. Like ever. Ah, my favorite tree. Yep, here's my resting place. I'll tell you why. Face that way. Right? Take the handgun, aim it that way, and you're suddenly on your back. Let me tell you why this is a good idea. Because if you put yourself in his position right now, no, 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 no. I forgot about that. That's music tape. Nope. Speaking of tapes, there's usually tapes laying around here for a sound record, or a sound bite, mind you. I think they're on a SoundCloud too, come to think about it. And if not, I could probably make one and just let you guys enjoy the scene. But I gotta find that tape first. Huh. They must have picked it up and took it somewhere. Because it's not on the floor here anymore. Or at least not yet, anyway. Well, if I can't remember her name right now, the only thing I could say or suggest is that you rescue 8 of the 10 soldiers and keep returning to Paz's imaginary room, and then figure out what her name was then. Because, to be honest, I can't remember. There's a connection between Peace Walker and this game in great detail. So whenever you get a chance, do that. You'll figure it out. Great, we have stealth camo. Excuse me. But I feel like if I took this gun, I could probably... Wait. Yeah. could probably take that bear out. Meanwhile, sleep grenades. I didn't think I'd run into those anytime soon. Bait bottle. I'm not so sure about baits. I don't want to put it on top of the cage. No. Only two? Right, because when we max this out, not only does the timer slow down, we have a max amount of 10. But if we get the permanent one, it'd be unlimited. Except for a few recharges, which is acceptable as long as it's permanent. Yes, goats. Yeah, you get a chance to go in and pet the animals. And the sheep. I thought I collected a black sheep at some point. Sorry if I didn't. Oh, and yeah, you do get to collect the plants from the Animal Observatory, if you so wished. I won't, because I feel like they need it more than I do. And we already have a plant base, so I'm not too anxious to pick them. Because I think they're in a constant growth as is. think this is where we put the dogs. Again, not entirely sure. Do not take my word for it. I'm just going on a whim. Or being a complete basket case like I usually am. Which usually is the case. Yes, I admitted to being a basket case. Why? Who isn't a basket case? Reality doesn't work anymore. We all escape reality through games, so why not, right? Or drinking. Or whatever your coping skills may be at the point. And here's where we keep the legendary bears. Well, bear, and the legendary bird goes into the bird cage. Mind you, I'm not so sure why, but I think we get to keep them at all time. The legendary animals are our trophy, I'm assuming, so we don't have to lose them at any given cost. So I think we're fine in that area. Once again, don't quote me. Not entirely sure. I said I think. Right, well, we just visited the whole of the animal observatory. The only thing we can do now is just get off the base. Until next time, everything shall be completed once we come back. Well, not everything, just the things that we've done before that we haven't yet. So, once again, I am your King Willix. We are playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.